Meanwhile, the governor of Benue State, Hyacinth Alia, says special tactical units have begun arriving in the state to restore peace and protect vulnerable communities in the response to escalating security concerns. Governor Alia made the announcement in a statement released on Sunday by his chief press secretary, Teso Kula, in Makurdi. According to the governor, the deployment includes a joint team of tactical and rapid response squads with a focus on securing high-risk areas across the state. This follows recent attacks in Yelwata, with the governor strongly condemning, describing them as brutal assaults on innocent citizens by suspected criminal herders. In reaction to the attacks in Benue State, Pope Leo XIV has offered prayers for the victims of what he described as a terrible massacre in Nigeria. Now, speaking before the Sunday Angelus prayer at the Vatican, the Pope said about 200 people were brutally killed in Yelwata, Guma local government area during the night of June 13 and 14. The Pope prayed for security, justice and peace in Nigeria, stating that he was particularly concerned for the rural Christian communities of the Benue State who have been relentless victims of violence. His remarks come amidst growing international attention on the crisis in Nigeria's Middle Belt, where attacks on farming communities have led to widespread displacement and loss of lives.
Nella notte tra il 13 e il 14 giugno, nella città di Yelwata, nell'area amministrativa locale di Guma, nello stato di Benue, in Nigeria, si è verificato un terribile massacro in cui circa 200 persone sono state uccise con estrema crudeltà, la maggior parte delle quali erano sfollati interni, ospitati dalla missione cattolica locale. Prego affinché la sicurezza, la giustizia e la pace prevalgano in Nigeria, paese amato e così colpito da varie forme di violenza. E prego in modo particolare per le comunità cristiane rurali dello Stato di Benue, che incessantemente sono stati vittime della violenza.
Now, joining us to discuss more on this is Comrade Martin Zoho. He is the coordinator, Northern Nigerian Youth Leaders Forum, Benue State Chapter. Thank you so much for joining us on the news, Comrade Zoho.
Thank you so much for having me on the news.
So can you briefly speak to us on the happenings in Benue State and your reaction to the recent youth-led protest in Makurdi over insecurity?
First of all, I want to condole with the whole people of Guma local government and Benue State at large for this very unfortunate act. It is very unfortunate that our people are massacred just like cockroaches. These are farming communities, innocent lives that were wasted. It's very, very unfortunate for such a thing to happen. And we have the government, the federal government, our securities, who are supposed to protect life and properties of individuals of this peaceful, loving community. It's also unfortunate. In the night, they came, and while it was raining, to come and sniff life out of these very peaceful, loving community members of Yelwata. It's a border town between Benue and Nasarawa State. And these people have been living peacefully, managing life. And all of a sudden, this thing happening, it's also unfortunate. International communities should also look at this. And that's why we've been talking on a daily basis as an organization that proactive measures should be taken to curtail some of these little attacks before this very one happened. And most of these things were not done. I don't know where to go, where these very poor and peaceful loving people will turn to. It's very, very unfortunate. We condemn it in totality. And we also call on the federal government to come to the aid of Benue State. Benue State is bleeding. Benue State is bleeding profusely. It's not supposed to be like that. Do these people
it's quite
come to carry
unfortunate.
arms? It's also unfortunate that it is happening at this time of our lives.
Comrade Zoho, it's quite unfortunate indeed, and seeing what is happening in this state. But how would you describe the general mood and concerns of the youths, especially those who participated in the Wurukum protest?
Generally, today, Sunday, everybody is in a moody condition. Nobody you see wearing any happy face. It's everybody's just cold about what happened. You're talking about 200 lives, more than 200 lives lost in one night. It started around 11 p.m. all to 3 a.m. the next day. It was raining when this attack started. It was raining. People thought it was the rain and they ran into their homes to shield from the rains. And that was when these people came, break down those doors, go in, machete, massacre, then pour petrol on the building and set it ablaze. So it's when you see those gory pictures, gory sights, you can't do anything than shed tears. In this country, where we have government, is so unfortunate. And everybody in Benue, in Makurdi, is wearing ugly face, moody. Not people have refused to eat. As I'm talking to you, since morning I've not eaten because of what I saw. Up to this morning, you can see those charred bodies, still smoke gushing out of those burnt structures. And these are people who left their villages who were being constantly attacked to seek refuge in Yelwata.
Who are those people? Because we've heard that they're farmers, they're herders. But who exactly are the people who attacked? The people in those communities, the citizens of those communities. What exactly is the root cause of this escalation?
If you ask me, because Yelwata is an agrarian community, so their source of livelihood is agriculture. So those people who attacked had never had issues with them. I believe from first-hand information I got from the survivors of those attacks. When I asked them, they said nothing. They have no issues with them, and there are no headers around. These people come from Nasarawa State. These people that attack, they know them, the security agencies know them. They came from Nasarawa State to come and attack a peace-loving community in Yelwata. From information we got from the survivors of those attacks, most of them were like the Fulani pastoralists we have in the country. Wearing AK-47. Macheting people, even babies, a 10-year. I have one Joseph Kezungwe Kwa. His father, his stepmother, and 6 siblings were macheted and burnt to ash. Amongst the deceased ones was a 10-month-old baby. Tell me, what did that baby do to deserve being killed?
It's quite sad what is happening, and we sincerely condole with the people of Benue State.
This Nepali family trek 3 kilometers every day to take refuge in Yelwata because surrounding villages have been deserted.
We believe
Imagine
that
kilometers to take refuge.
Comrade Zoho, we believe that something will be done to bring the perpetrators, to book. The governor is already doing what he can, and the federal government, I'm sure, are doing what they can as well. But thank you so much, and please do stay safe.
The governor has done much. The governor has done much, and he's not relenting. He should do more. The federal government, the boss stops at the foot of the federal government through its agencies, the security agencies.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Comrade Zoho. Sadly, we have to wrap up this conversation. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, the news continues.